Hi everybody, I'm here to talk to you today about finding a thesis statement. You know, as a writer, I'm not just concerned about writing things down in a notebook or on my wiki, but I'm concerned about noticing things and paying attention to the world around me all the time. So as a writer, what I do is I look through some of the ideas in my writer's notebook, my digital writer's notebook, or wherever they may be, and I think about what I want to write about as my most important idea, my thesis statement. So out of all the things I notice and all the things I experience in life, I have to think, what is the most important thing for me? What is that burning question that I have that I really want to write about and I really want to share with the world? I have a few ideas of some things. I was thinking about how organic food is better than inorganic food. Most people would agree. But I have to ask myself, do I want to write about that? Is that my most important topic right now? My most important thesis? I'm also thinking about bullying in schools. I know that bullying in schools is a serious issue. As a teacher, as a parent, as a student myself, is that something I want to turn into my thesis statement for an essay? Another topic I'm thinking about is homework. Do I think students get too much homework? Do I think students don't get enough homework? Is that something that I want to turn into my thesis? So as a writer, I have to pick something, and I have to decide, what do I have in mind that I can really prove and defend, that I can provide lots of evidence about? So today, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to decide that bullying, for me, is the most important topic, and I am going to take that thesis and I'm going to write an essay about it. So when I'm ready to make my thesis statement, I'm going to form an opinion about bullying, and I believe this. Bullying is a serious issue in schools today and can really harm students. That's my thesis statement. Bullying is a serious issue in schools today and can really harm students. Now, the next thing that I need to do is, of course, I need to come up with all kinds of ways to support and defend this idea. So I'm going to go back to my writer's notebook and I'm going to list as many ideas as I possibly can to support my thesis statement that bullying is a serious issue in schools and can really affect students. Writers, today and every day, as you think about what essays you would like to write about, decide what matters most to you. What do you notice in the world that you really care about? As writers, we have to decide what is most important to us, and that's what we are going to write about and share with the world. I have talked to so many students. I have talked to my own two boys at home, Zach and Nick, and I've talked to people all over who really have been negatively affected by bullying. I've talked to people who said, I don't understand why people are making fun of me. I don't understand why people are excluding me. It really hurts my feelings. I really feel terrible. I don't feel like I can walk down the hall, or I don't feel like I can look at people. I'm really affected by this. It really makes me not even want to come to school. In addition to that, I've also talked to people who have done bullying themselves, and oftentimes the people that are bullies have been bullied first. And I ask people, well, why have you bullied other people? And they say, well, because I was mad at that person, or they made me angry, so I was only getting back at them, or they deserved it, or they did it first. It was their fault, not mine. So as a teacher, it's important to me to have a classroom that's peaceful and has a community of cooperation. To me, bullying is a serious issue, and it's definitely something that I have a lot to say about and, of course, write about. So writers, today and every day, I want you to remember that after you collect a number of ideas, decide which one is the one that you really want to write about. Which is the one that really grabs you, that really is just desperately waiting to come out and be shared with the world. And that could be your first thesis statement for your essay.